What is going on? So I was over at L&H Industrial today here in Savannah. I was talking with Sergio, and the issue of maintenance and upkeep came up, and he had mentioned that in his experience, basic maintenance is overlooked all the time. But it's what he said next that made me want to make this video for you. He said, maintenance is cheap insurance. Now, I want you to think about that for a second because it's so true. We talk about general liability and we talk about workers' comp insurance all the time because it's absolutely essential for your business, right? So why not talk a little bit more about maintenance insurance? It's way cheaper to spend some time at the end of every day to maintain your equipment to ensure that it lasts longer. So we're going to go over 3 things that you can do at the end of every day that is going to help maintain your equipment. It's going to help it last longer so you can keep on working, you can keep on washing, you can keep on making money without having to spend a ton of money prematurely. If you're interested in learning more things like this, we dive really deep into everything that you need to know if you're just starting a pressure washing business, or maybe you just want to get more efficient and better at your craft. Cody Yarborough, Aaron Parker, Justin Rogers, and myself have just put out a new course called How to Wash, the complete guide to pressure washing and soft washing, and we cover topics like this as well as how to clean every other surface on a residential job, roofs, houses, driveways, and everything in between, as well as what chemicals to use and how to mix them. We've also included the entire wood cleaning mastery course as an added bonus. So check out the first link below. So the first thing you need to do every single day is check your oil. Now that sounds like something that is probably common, super common in fact, probably something that you already do, but if not, let's talk about it briefly. Every single day, check the oil in your engine, check the oil in your pump. If you have a direct drive pump, check the oil in the gearbox. You want to make sure that it is filled to the proper capacity, but you also want to make sure that the oil in the pump is still good, in the engine is still good, because oil breaks down over time and it becomes less efficient in lubricating the internals of the machines. And when the oil breaks down and is no longer performing, bad things can happen, expensive components fail. And if your machine is down and you don't have a backup, you aren't making money, you're spending money on a new machine, on a new pump, or maybe a rental unit while your stuff is being repaired. I started with this one because it is so important. And don't forget to check all the fluids in your vehicle as well. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the importance of lubricating all of your fittings and other moving parts. I'm talking about the couplings in between your hoses, the ones that are on your chemical injector, the ones at your hose reel, at the pump. If you've got a ball valve, hit it with a little WD-40 so it continues to work smoothly. Doing this serves 2 purposes. The first is it prolongs the life of all of your fittings. This saves you money because you're not having to replace them as often. Now, they're not that expensive, but over time, it all adds up, right? So why not spend a little extra time every single day saving yourself that money? The other factor is time and frustration. Fighting couplings, fighting plugs is never fun. If you have to walk all the way back to the truck to get something to bang on a coupling, you're losing time. Even a few seconds that it takes to switch out your J-rod or spray tip is not only annoying, but it's wasting time as well. Again, just like the cost of a coupling, those few seconds or minutes are such a waste, and they start to add up over time. So take a couple minutes at the end of each day and lubricate all your fittings everywhere. And don't forget the moving components on your engine, like the choke mechanism, the throttle mechanism. These are all exposed to the elements, so on occasion, hit them with a little WD-40 as well. And if you've got Zerk fittings on your surface cleaner or anywhere else, make sure that you take care of those according to the manufacturer's recommendation using the correct grease. These things require a specific viscosity, so don't just guess. Go and get the right stuff for your machine and lubricate those as well. Now, the third thing and the last thing that is going to help you prolong the life of your equipment, save you money over time, is rinsing out everything and rinsing down everything, and maybe even take it a step further and use a bleach neutralizer at the end of the day and spray down everything. Your entire trailer, your surface cleaner, everything. This is going to ensure that there is no SH on anything. A good rinse will ensure that there is no residual salt buildup from dried SH. And with a soft wash system, rinse out your pump, your lines. This includes your hose reels and your proportioner, as well as your wands and your tips. And obviously you want to do the same thing when you're using a pressure washing system with your chemical injectors and your hoses and your hose reels, because fresh water is your friend. It's cheap and it will make all of your components last a lot longer. So I hope these few little tips helped. If you've made it this far in the video, leave a comment, make it last right below me, because the better your equipment is maintained, the longer it lasts, the less downtime you have, which means you can stay out there working and making money longer. Check out the first link in the description below if you'd like to learn more information like this and so much more in our brand new How to Wash course. There are a ton of testimonials in that link too, so check those out, and I hope you have a great day.